this month, day, time of the... we're doing... So firstly, I would like to point out that I am still original. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at the date. November. Astounding. And then, I will then establish that I am indeed making a monthly scrapbook, basically. But, I mean, I'm trying to alien it up, but here we are. Next point to make is I'm aware it's not March anymore, nor is it even April, but I've committed to this. So here we are, we're sticking with it. I should also perhaps address this abomination on my lip. It is a spot which has recently arrived. Shut up! I have to deal, so do you. We're gonna treat it as a beauty spot. And hey, it's coordinated with my headband. It's all part of the plan, really. Let's go. At the start of March, I went to a little gig by a band called Hunter and the Bear, who I'd never heard of before, but they were really good. And they were supported by a guy called Lawrence Fox, who's actually a fairly well-known actor, who is the main character in a program called Lewis. And also, the part I'm more interested in, he's married to Billie Piper, and after meeting him, I've basically hugged Billie Piper by association, I know, and then by like association from there on, like the whole cast of Doctor Who, here we are. What can I say? That's just how I roll. Another thing that happened in March was I finished the film I'd been working on for media with my good old media group, and that had been a long and relatively stressful process, but also it was definitely amusing. So let's take a little look into an amusing montage. Oh wait, clap.
Is this a joke?
No, it's so I can sync up the audio and video.
Wash your hands. You haven't told me what to do.
Okay, just like wash your hands.
You went to the toilet.
And look at your face in the
I
mirror.
didn't go to the toilet the other day.
What did you do?
The toilet flushed. What? No, say it. Oh god! He's got me! Oh!
Okay, almost there. Almost there. I just need a shot from here.
Oh no!
Seriously? Oh yeah.
And we're here again.
Have a check on my video folder.
Just don't want to get stuck, you know what I mean?
Oh.
It's hard. You proper look like you know what I mean.
She's done. She's done. Stupid limbs.
Maybe she should make a noise. It's quite a quiet scene. Maybe she could just so I can get you both in. You both in.
Oh no, what did I do? I just took a photo. It's a great one. What am I doing?
Stop pressing the photo button! Keep going.
It smells like...
Also, for the media film, we had to do a lot of research, and we did that in the form of looking up different codes and things, but also we had to watch other films in the same genre, and the genre we'd chosen for our film was horror. So we watched a lot of horror short films, which is an interesting experience.
Why is there a hole in the wall that's really bright? What is going on?
Why does he keep coming back up? He's gonna have peeled off his whole face.
Oh my god.
So that's not a good end. What? Her mum gets eaten in the end. There are a lot of weird films out there. a lot of weird films. The cat with hands being the most notable, link down below. I showed said films to some of my top YouTube buds. They had similar reactions to me.
Ew. Yeah, disturbed describes it well, I think.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. In March, I went down to Glasgow for the International Short Film Festival, which I went to with a bunch of my friends from a film course I did with the BFI last year. So that was really cool to see all of them again and see a bunch of cool films. May or may not have fallen asleep in one of them. I feel very guilty. I really couldn't stop myself, and it wasn't to do with the film. It was me. The room was dark. I tried to pinch myself, but my eyes weren't listening. One thing I noticed when hanging out with them, photos and stuff were taken of us to put on like things. When looking at said photos, I noticed that I dressed really weird. I feel it sounds strange probably that I haven't noticed this already, but just standing among normal dressing people made me aware that I am not a normal dressing people, which you guys don't get to full experience because you don't see me outside in like my cloak. Sometimes I literally wear like this black dressing gown thing and fingerless gloves, which my friends refer to as the emo gloves. They're not, they're pink. They're not emo, I'm not emo. Other little things, my friend Amy wrote me a little name card, thanks Amy. Then my friend Lindsay got to it, added to it, less thanks Lindsay. Cool thing, there was an eclipse, partial eclipse, but that was cool because that's not a thing I'm going to see again unless I get to be super old, with the old Scottish inner strength and stuff, you know, we'll see. It was during school time, so I went out with some of my top geography nerds, Neve and Lizzie. Brian Cox was more involved than I had prior expected for eclipse experiences, but here we are.
I'm gonna block their thing. Sorry.
Don't block our thing when we're taking photos. Right, it's more central on the card now.
As a scientist, I understand that it's bad to look. But as a massive pillar, I'm still increasingly tempted.
Alright. Wait, we video, yeah. Oh no, I was posing for a funny photo. I don't like video.
You've got a great video now.
But like my voice, I don't like the sound of my voice.
You're in the moon, mate.
I'm sorry.
You need to shake.
That's so cool.
Stop filming me! The universe.
I did leave.
We are in total darkness.
The blackness is approaching.
What I haven't told you, as a professor of science, is I personally believe that this is the sign of the universe. What was that?
My laugh.
It's a laugh to make Brian Cox cry. That's what that is. Guys, oh my god, so low
What? In my scientific opinion, as soon as that goes black, the vampires are coming out. You ain't Not Dave. No, that is Dave.
Dave?
Dave!
Dave! Dave Allen!
One day in school, no one was in the canteen, which I've never experienced during school hours. I don't know where the hell they all went, but no one was there and I was alone, so I decided to utilize the opportunity. Well, this is weird. I went for a wander, explored, vlogged, classic YouTuber behavior. I did a little table grooving. Well, isn't this an adventure? Something to tell the grandkids.
spiders.
Well then.
No, don't worry, there's not any spiders, it's winter. Spiders. Come on, it's really bad horror film if you don't walk.
No, there's hanging from the roof.
Not actual spiders, just spider webs. All this...
What's down here?
I don't know.
The door?
Go look at the door. It's not gonna open.
What if there's a spider on my head? You go first.
What is this? I can't, I'm filming! There's a little bug. There's not gonna be a spider on your head.
Go first.
Oh, there are quite big spider webs. Ooh, spooky. Squelch. It doesn't open, it's like bolted from this inside.
Well then, that's a bit anticlimactic.
And then you just hear like something like knocking from the inside and you're like, you run, shit!
Wait, is there any other things around here?
What is this? It's not crypt, it's made of wood. It's got a gutter on it. What is it though? I want to know.
I don't know.
Like people obviously upkeep
Maybe
it.
it's tools for the
Shed.
the
church?
gardener.
Maybe, but it's a bit like a fancy tool shed. Maybe it's like a little hut that they
fancy
do.
tool shed. That's quite a good insult. TBH. No, you're just a shit old tool shed. Tool shed. Damn it! Tool shed.
This is gonna be for something.
Tool. Why can't I speak?
Can that just be your CBC video for like 1 week? Can you just be going, yeah, shit old tool shed. Oh, tool, why can't I speak?
Like that's not alarming.
Imagine if that when you were going down to that little pee that you're even crying, peed yourself. You're worse than Miss Alex shouting at you.
Mrs. I just opened the door.
What are you doing here? You haven't done your media yet, have you? It's all the urine in your bladder goes splattering down your legs. I'm editing this film, okay? You have to send me the raw files and I will download editing software and edit it into a proper scary horror film. You could be the thing that comes out the door.
Wow, that's a bit rude.
But it'd be really good because you don't even need like any makeup or anything. Are we gonna go get sweets? Because we're wandering along like we're gonna wander
we
this
don't
way.
have time to get sweets.
Why?
Because we've got to film interviews for this
That triangle.
video. Let's go meander. Geography!
I didn't take geography, I don't care yet. Geography crew.
And then later in the month I headed citywise once again, instead to Edinburgh for my friend Sasha's 19th birthday. Sasha, you're so old!
Make a wish!
Do not put letters on me, Sasha. I'm afraid.
Spit on the cake!
Helen, no.
Okay.
Helen, no.
And that was cool because usually I'm not that great with large amounts of people I don't know or even small amounts, but for Sasha's birthday I managed to talk to her college friends, which was really an achievement for me, and that was cool. And finally, the month closed with the beginning of shooting interviews for my documentary Moving Pictures. Now, if you haven't seen me constantly tweeting about this, Moving Pictures is a documentary I'm making about internet friends. I'm in the middle of shooting episode 1 at the moment. Interviews are just sort of closing up just now, and I'm so excited for it, and hopefully I'm going to get it out to you by the end of April. So that is a good time and top notch and all that good stuff. And I shot my friends Gareth and Tom's interviews for that at the end of March. Thanks lads, you were great. And so, here we are. Thank you for watching. There will be more of these. I'm already working on April because, as we are both aware, both March and April are finished. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? I need to stop looking at myself in the screen, but it's the spot really. I'm very distracted. Look at it. Oh, that's a hot face. Well, I will link to the various people who've been in this video in the description, to whatever social medias they happen to have. I will link to my social medias because they are truly astounding. And subscribe to me. Lovely. Goodbye. Good night. I'm referencing an old play that I made when I was 9. I don't know why I'm doing that. You don't know what that is. It's called Are We Human or Are We Gangsters? It's a really great watch. I'll show it to you sometime. Good night.
Flick the switch on the generator.